Before we get started here, I just want to clarify something here. For some reason, Luke just punched me in my mouth. It's happened before. This is not the first time. I guess you guys heard Luke put his headphones on just now. I was trying to wake him up. He comes to me and says, "Monty, I'm tired. Are you sure you want to do the podcast right now?" I said, "Why don't you just come here and do the podcast, please?" My God. I said, "Yeah, I'm very sure I want to do the podcast." So here's some water. Let me throw some water in your face. He says, "No, I'm not gonna throw any water in my face." I said, I put the water in the cap, and trying to limit the amount of water that I'm about to throw in his face. So he takes the cap and aggressively takes my hand and throws it in my face, consequently putting his knuckles on my lip, which therefore means he punched me in the face. You guys know who it is. Imani Wright. We're in here with SwanoDown Studios. I'm gonna just hop right into the song. This is Bri Marie featuring Ballad, Sleepless, and we're gonna hear the song and we're gonna critique it later. Here it is. Yes. That was Bri Marie featuring Ballad, Sleepless. And Luke, I'm going to just hop right into this one. Can I just hop right into this one?
Just hop right into it.
Let me tell you something. This song right here, if this doesn't put you in the mood, I don't know what's going to put you in the mood. I'm not telling you what mood to be in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you how to feel, but it's going to put you into something. from the beginning, from the piano in the beginning, I think the piano naturally kind of gives everything, man, a lot of feel. And I say that to say this: the piano played, played correctly, not just smashing on the keys. Piano played correctly, man. Whether it's in gospel music, whether it's in melodic trap, whether it's in an R&B cut like this, the piano is a very essential instrument, man, to set a mood. And I think it happens here in the beginning. Now, let me get into something that I'm really big into, which I'm really big on, which is engineering and mixing and mastering. Is one of my favorite things to do within the studio and music making process. I think in the beginning, the piano, it's very simple tweak. The song's already been released, but just throw my 2 cents in there. I think the piano can be turned up, being that the intro is so elongated. Being that the intro is so long, I feel like, okay, well, I understand you got a fade in happening here, but on the same hand, I feel like it would do more of a productive stint there for the first minute of the song if it's a little bit louder, because I feel like I'm kind of reaching to hear it in a bit. I'm kind of like, all right, I hear the piano, but it's kind of like I'm forcing myself to listen instead of just being there for me. I'm just sitting back and relaxing, listening to the song. We had done a podcast on Umar Muhammad, One Option, where Lukey and I here have had a little disagreement. He said that it's natural. He believes that the beginning, kind of being quiet, is more of a natural thing. On the other hand, I'm like, well, yeah, it might be true, but if I'm sitting back just as a listener to the music, put it in my ears, like, come on, just put it in my ears. Now, some people out there might disagree with that. Some people right there might feel me. It's just a matter of musical preference, right? So, you don't have to go too deeply into these lyrics here. I mean, it's a love story. You see the music video is legitimately a love story. And Ballad tells the story very well in many different ways. Not just the lyrics, but through his, I'd say, breath technique, through his sound of yearning. It sounds like he's yearning for Bri Marie in the song. That's what it sounds like. I feel a want, and that's what you need in music, especially R&B when it's rhythm and blues. Back in the day, they said, you play the blues to get out the blues. But if there ain't no feel, baby, then how you going to get out of the blues? You got to have some feel. You understand? Bri Marie. Another beautiful voice, but now we switching to the female side of things. She comes in with a little more, I'm not going to say pizzazz. She comes in with a little more, like, she sounds sultry, you know what I mean? She sounds a little sensual, but I don't hear a yearn, man. I kind of hear a power. Regardless of the lyrics, but I hear a power in her voice, right? I hear a not power from the standpoint of volume or power from the standpoint of emphasized lyrics or emphasized notes. I hear a sense of power in regards to her attitude. I hear attitude. And in a piece like this, where it's a man and woman, I kind of want a little attitude from my woman, man. You know what I mean? Look, I want a little feistiness, especially when Ballad kind of put his words in already. He started the song off. He said what he had to say. Now, hold up, time out, Ballad. Give me a second. Now, let me say what I have to say. I'm Bri Marie. And I enjoy that. And there's a reason I keep playing the song back before we done the podcast. I played it, I'm not going to throw my numbers out there. I played a decent amount of times, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, check out the music video as well. The music video might add a different layer to the song that you guys might not feel or even see. They did a very good job with the video. And I'll be back in a sec after Lukey Lenz says what he has to say about the track.
All right. First off, I'm going to start off by saying that I'm a big fan of listening to music in the rain, and I must say that this is one of those songs that I would preferably listen to in the rain. I have a skylight in my room, so you can hear the rain pitter pattering down, and I must definitely say that this is a song that will hit my ears and couple with the raindrops, and it just feels like it's a beautiful feeling. A ballad in this song does something that I feel like his voice is different. I haven't quite heard a voice like ballads. I'm not going to say that it's wildly different, but I'm saying that there's a variation that he uses in this song that catches my attention. And I was saying at the end, not the end, excuse me. I was saying at the beginning of his verse, he utilized the reverb well. Some artists can throw a reverb or they can throw an echo.
Agreed.
And it can still not sound good, or it's not sound the way that you want it to. But I feel like Ballad, used his voice and the coupling of the reverb quite well. And then as the song transitions into, Bri Marie's part, like Imani said, you can feel a yearning from her. And she's not.
I didn't hear a yearn from her.
You didn't hear.
I heard an attitude from her.
You heard an attitude.
I heard an attitude.
No,
you heard yearn.
I actually heard a yearning. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I kind of felt like she actually used her words more than Ballad did. I'm not saying that he didn't use his words, but I'm saying she kind of kept her voice and her lyrics on the same level. As Ballad, he went very high with the vocals. I'm saying, I'd say his lyrics were pretty good, but I'd say Bri Marie, she had that 1-2 punch.
Are you talking about like pitch? He went high with the pitch. I feel like.
Well, I mean literally, and I mean the use of him using a lot of voice. Period. You know what I mean? A lot of voice. So maybe like the height of it, yes, but I mean actual use of his voice.
So you're saying Ballad used his expression more through voice, as Bri Marie used more expression through lyrical content.
Well, I'm gonna say that her lyrical content was higher, but I'm also gonna say that her voice was right there with it. So saying
higher. You're saying higher, as in her lyrical content was more in depth. Like it was more impressive than Ballad's.
Lyrical depth, I would say she just simply used more words. I would say that she simply tried to convey the message a bit more. We're
talking quantity then.
I'm talking quantity.
We're talking quantity, okay.
And so I would say that in that, Bri Marie, she's gonna take this round. Excuse me. She's gonna take this round of the song. I would say, if there was any one knock that I had to this song, it would definitely be the introduction. Seeing as the introduction is.
It's a little lengthy.
It's a little lengthy. At one point, I thought I was listening to an instrumental in here. I'm just kidding. But it is a little long. You can cut back on that. Maybe like Imani said, just put it in my ear. I want to hear it. Like real quick. You can have a short introduction, but long introductions, they don't really catch people. So you kind of want to have that okay, you hear the piano, you hear the instrumental, but now we got to hear you talk. You know what I mean? And
sometimes they feel necessary, and sometimes they make. I'm not going to say they make sense. I'm not going to say it like this didn't make sense. Sometimes they sound necessary. Sometimes they give a feeling of, okay, this is really leading into something. But I didn't feel the intro was. Didn't feel suspense. I wasn't like saying, okay, yeah, this intro is long because I'm waiting for this verse. Like after about 30 seconds, I was like, okay, who's coming in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We gotta know who's coming in, man. We gotta eat now. Like I said, we
yeah,
ordered.
you've given me the plate. I've been smelling the food.
I've been smelling the
There's
food from the
saran
kitchen.
wrap all over it. You've given me my fork, my knife, my napkin. I'm at the table. Or you've given me a drink. When can I take the saran wrap off? Can we please eat this?
And I must say the meal was quite good. We had to wait for a little while, but I'd say it was quite good. And I'd say that's my take on this beautiful song by Bri Marie and Ballad. And I'm gonna give you back to Imani.
Let me ask a real question here though.
What's the real question?
If you give me some vibes you're getting from Ballad though, you throw your two people you would compare Ballad to vocally, and then I'll give you my two and see if you disagree.
Would I be wrong to say Bilal? Would I be wrong to say that?
Wow, I get Bilal more from his appearance, man. More than his. Yeah, I got Bilal from his appearance.
Well, I mean, like I said, his appearance is one thing, but we're talking about the voice of the.
We're talking about the audio here, man. I didn't get a Bilal vibe. I guess I kind of see where you're coming from.
I don't know. Bilal likes to hit those notes. You know what I'm saying? He likes to go high. Like you said, his appearance similar. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's trying to emulate, not Not saying that he is, but I'm saying that could be a possibility. I'm not in his mind. I've never met him. Someone else. Maybe Daniel Caesar. Maybe Daniel
Wow,
Caesar.
you give him some Daniel. I guess you're
some
going because you're going the high note route.
I'm going the high note route, and maybe I'm just not necessarily a sucker, but maybe I'm just quite impressed by high notes. You know what I mean? Maybe I just enjoy the high notes, and I can.
What about 5 minutes ago? You're coming at him for using. Were you? No, you weren't coming at him for using high notes. Were you? That's how it came off a little bit.
I was not coming at him. I was saying that he happened to use a lot of voice.
Okay, got you.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's my bad. I remember that. Yes. I get the weekend. I get weekend vibes, man. Heavy weekend vibes, man. I get the weekend vibes a lot, and it's Monday right now. You understand? And I'm getting a lot of like, go tell your friends about it. I'm getting that type of vibe. Like I'm getting I'm getting a oh God, what's that song? Oh my goodness,
Are you
the
talking
weekend song.
now? Or you're talking about in terms of voice? Or
We're talking about voice, man. I'm trying to find the other
voice.
weekend song that it directly reminds me of. Not tell your friends. It's the other one that's kind of like guitar and drum like. It'll come to me. I just can't think right now. It'll come to me soon.
Yeah, I don't know about the weekend. Like I said, we all hear different things in music. That's what music's for. That's what music's
Often.
about.
I usually love sleeping out loud.
This time around, bring friends.
Bring a friend with you.
We're not gonna sleep much.
But we ain't really gonna sleep it out. You ain't gonna catch me with them sneak pictures. In my city, I'm a young god. Yeah, that's the song. That's it. By the way, he says sneak pictures. A lot of people hear that line wrong.
Really? Yeah, that's why I stopped. I thought it was a curse word, and I know we're live on the air right now. So, yeah, but yeah, and that's my take on the song. You guys should check it out. Check out the music video, and tell us what you think.
Bri Marie, shorty out of Pennsylvania, man. Keep doing your thing, young woman. Ballad, man. Highly impressed with your voice. I think you guys should do more collaborations together. I watched a little bit of your SOB's performance. We all know how much of a great place that is, how many legends have performed there. Great stuff. I'm Imani WJ Wright. We're in here with Lukey.
Lenz.
And
I'm not going to say yeah this time. But,
gosh.
This is Lukey Lenz. I'm a photographer. I'm a visionary. All right. Catch you next.